we're really excited that the ACLU agreed to defend the Guild and work with us. And to some extent, we're deferring to them in terms of, you know, what the best strategy is to make sure everything's cool. If they say no big deal, whatever, it'll be exciting because that means that, you know, they're allowing for, you know, a film festival to go on the way it was supposed to, and they're probably at that point responding to the community and the fact that all these people in the community wanted this festival to happen. And with all the volunteers and all these filmmakers donating some of their movies, we didn't even pay for them, everyone was very excited for it to go through and succeed. So that being said, that would be a victory of sorts, and at the same time, that would maintain the status quo of what was obviously archaic zoning law. So we definitely hope that, you know, the language that's in that law about obscenity, or if the language that says basically any movie with boobies in it, exposed, something sexual, would count as adult amusement and turn any establishment into adult amusement if it's shown. And that being said, go right ahead. It just started. If that were the case, that would mean that any movie theater showing 9 out of 10 R-rated movies would be part of that ruling. And of course, they're choosing when to use the zoning law and when to enforce it in an unfair manner and an inconsistent manner. So I certainly do still have a problem with that, and I'm hoping that we can make a difference in that law and update it, perhaps, and certainly put the reality on paper. If they're not going to enforce it, but they're going to threaten us right before the festival's supposed to begin, certainly that's not fair, and it did definitely cut into our revenues. We sold out many of the movies this weekend, and we had to be obviously late when we decided we could get started legally on Friday night. So I hope that, you know, it's a shame that small businesses are obviously the majority of businesses in New Mexico, and for us to be punished basically financially and then told, okay, we can have the festival, that definitely did have an effect on Friday night's success. So that's also an unfortunate side effect of the whole scenario. That being said, you know, when we put this festival together, it was a community effort, you know, with Self-Serve and Mady and myself, Peter and Keith from the Guild, and Devin sponsoring the Alibis Midnight movie. There's a lot of people that were working really hard to make this happen, and that was great, and we had a lot of people interested in coming to see it. Because of the response of the zoning board and because of what happened, it's actually kind of amazing and beautiful to me how the community came out in, you know, huge numbers to basically support this festival existing.